Praise God, church. God is good at all the time. I want to take this opportunity first to really appreciate on behalf of the staff members and the learners who are the front players in the activities of the school, to appreciate all of us who have joined us today in celebrating this great achievement in our pioneer Kijisea candidates. And before I give an overview of what indeed we are celebrating today, so that you see whether indeed it is worth it, I want to take this opportunity first to appreciate. Let us see whether the people we are celebrating are around. I request the outgoing grade 6, incoming grade 7. Stand up, we see whether you are present. We appreciate you, grade 6. Outgoing grade 6. I know it is so soon after the festivities. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Have your seats. Pioneer Kijisea, that is the incoming grade 10. Stand up. We appreciate you. The people we are celebrating today for the great work. Stand up. Let's appreciate them. We really appreciate those of you who have managed to come. Sit down. We know it is too soon after the festivities. We also appreciate those who have not managed to come for one reason or the other. I also want to take this opportunity to introduce and appreciate the staff members who are present, beginning with our deputy principals. Please let us stand up, deputy principals, and wave to the congregation. We have Mr. Mokoi Philip and Mr. Nderito. We also have Madam Eunice. The three are in charge of the three sections that we have. From preschool to junior secondary. Let's appreciate them as they sit down. Let's have all the teachers who are present. Please stand up. We appreciate you. All the teachers who are present. We know again. Yes, stand up, please. Let's appreciate them. They have done a great job. We really appreciate their work. Have your seats. All the non-teaching staffs who are present, all the non-teaching staffs, please, those who are present, if you're present and teaching staff, let's appreciate them in absentia, because they have also very much part and parcel of this achievement, because it was a concerted effort to be able to realize the kind of results that we have realized. That I want now to take the opportunity to make a brief overview. We know some of you are already privy to the same, but we want to confirm, because you might have heard it from the grapevine. We want to confirm how good the results were. And I want to first begin by appreciating that indeed we give credit to the government, because we conducted the exams, the assessments were conducted very well. We didn't have any challenges. And as the patron has said, you remember when we gathered here on 19th of October, by faith, we assured you that when we gather here to give thanks, we shall be giving thanks to excellent results. And once again, the faithfulness of God has manifested itself in these results that I want to give an overview. As we said earlier, we presented 214 candidates, a candidature of 214 learners. Out of the 216 that we had registered, 2 of them adopted to join international curriculums. And out of these 214, all of them received their results. As I've said, the assessments were conducted very, very smoothly. And I'm sure we are now all familiar with the new grading system, where we are not talking about 400 marks, we're not talking about grade A, or such. We are now talking about exceeding expectations. We have meeting expectations. Then we have approaching expectations and below expectations. Each of those is divided into 2. The highest score a learner can achieve is 8 points, or 72 in total. 8 points represent exceeding expectation category A. If you score 8, it means you have scored everything. You have scored all the possible, which will interpret to translate to 72, which is 8 points times 9 learning areas. Then we have exceeding expectation category 2 is 7 points out of 8. Then from there we have meeting expectation, which is 6 points and 5 points. 6 points is on the higher category, 5 points on the lower category. Then we have approaching expectation, 4 points and 3 points. 4 points on the higher category, 3 points on the lower category. Then we have below expectation, which is 2 points and 1 point. 2 being higher and 1 the lower category. Out of the 214 candidates we presented, 161 learners managed exceeding expectation. Exceeding expectation, which represents a percentage of 75.2, meaning 2/3 of our learners. We have only a quarter who did not meet the exceeding expectation. Then out of those, we have meeting expectation 51 learners, which represents 23.8% of the 214 learners. Let's appreciate those 51. Then we had 2 learners representing 1% scoring approaching expectation. And we can assure you, even themselves, they have received placement in very good schools. If you remember, you said our prayer is that to have a meeting expectation and above, and you can see, as you are saying, the faithfulness of God has been manifested in the results, and that is what we are celebrating today. Before I talk about placement, I may not talk about performance without placement, which is equally very critical. Out of these 214 learners, those who scored exceeding expectation, out of the 161, 6 of them decided to score everything, the highest point possible. 8 out of 8, 72 out of 72. 6 of them, who I would request for the purpose of motivation, because they are the hallmark of our of the excellent performance. I want to request that we celebrate them as we celebrate their own group, so that we also demonstrate to grade 6 that it is possible to challenge the examiner. So I would want to mention them by name. If you're there, please come forward. Perhaps you could also ask the moderator to shake their hand for motivation. So I begin with Patience Modoni Wainaina. Patience Modoni, if present, please come forward very fast. I'll read through. If you are here, you come. If not, we shall celebrate you in absentia. Then Rachel Wanjiru Kagatia, 5 out of 5, or 8 out of 8, or 72 out of 72. Let's appreciate her. She might not be around. Then Dhanju Masia Wanjiru. Dhanju Masia Wanjiru, appreciate her in absentia. Then we have Talia Wanjogo Maina. Talia Wanjogo Maina, let's appreciate her in absentia. If she is present, please come forward. If present, please come forward. As I said, I know it is too soon. Some of them might not have been around. Maybe they are still up country. Then we have the 5th one is Jennifer Kagure Nderito. Jennifer Kagure Nderito, are you present? Yeah, let's celebrate Jennifer Kagure Nderito. 72 out of 72 alongside those others. This is indeed great. Then we have Adasa Neema Moturi. Handasa Neema Moturi, come forward so that we request moderator to shake your hand. The only not very impressive aspect about this is that they are all girls. They are all girls. So the ladies among the congregation must be very happy. So boys, take note. Boys, take note. Take note. Let this not be the same case in senior school education assessment. Yes. Let's appreciate her as she shakes the moderator's hand. Then we have Handasa Neema Moturi. These 6 decided to challenge the examiner, got everything, got the very maximum possible score. Let's appreciate them as they go back. So indeed, church, when we say that God has been faithful, that is a clear demonstration that we are not exaggerating, but indeed we are very, very grateful to the glory of God. As I've said, we cannot talk about the scores without talking about placement. Again, here we really want to appreciate the parents who really cooperated with us when we are guiding them about selecting the schools, because as majority of other learners in other schools parents struggled to ask for review of the placement. We didn't have such a large number. Most of our learners, right from the first placement, were placed in very good schools, with more than 80 from the first, more than 60 from the first placement getting cluster 1 schools. Again, we expect that now, let's appreciate that. We expect that now you are familiar with the clustering. We have been told it will not be there, but it has remained. Now we are not talking about national schools, extra county, county and sub-county schools. We are talking about cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, and cluster 4. Cluster 1 representing the original 18, the traditional 18 national schools that were there right from those times of the older system than 844, represents the very first cluster. And we want to really, really appreciate God, because out of the 214, so far, by second Friday, that is on Friday, after requesting for review, currently we have a whopping 88 learners, not in the cluster 3 or 2, in cluster 1. We have 88 of them in placed in cluster 1. We really glorifying God for that. Then 108 learners. This represents the schools that were elevated to national schools and the leading, former leading extra county schools. In this category, we have again a whopping 108 learners. 108 learners. And that's what we are saying. We really appreciate the parents who are accepted to be guided by us, and thus we didn't have so many problems. Then cluster 3, we have only 11 learners. Then cluster 4, 6 learners. And we know there is a window that has, the window has been extended of the appeals to get a revision, because some of these are performed very well who are in cluster 3 and 4. We have an extended window for those of us who would want again to make an appeal that will be open on 6th, that is Tuesday, running all the way to 9th, so that if you are still not satisfied with where your child has been placed, you are welcome to come to us, either to us. Previously it was strictly to us. You can either come to us to initiate the request, or go to the principal of the senior school that you desire your child to be placed. So there are those two options that now the government has opened, that you can go either to your junior school or to the senior school that you desire your child to be placed. So again, as we celebrate the scores, we are also celebrating the placement, which I've already read that we are saying is not everywhere. There is a school that was telling me none of their request for review was accepted, especially because of the reasons. Again, we appreciate parents because you accepted our advice on the reasons to put for the request for review. So mainly that is what we are celebrating today, as you've said. For KIPSEA, we know that the results are not yet out. But we are promised they'll be out, just like the previous few years. They have been released sometime in January. But again, by the same faith, we can assure you, we are just fine to celebrate today, because you have seen the faithfulness of God in KIPSEA. God is the same in KIPSEA. And we can promise you, we can celebrate with confidence that they also perform excellently well, if not even better than KIPSEA. So in grade 6, celebrate with confidence. We trust God. Your hard work will be rewarded once the results are announced. For the grade 6, of course, we know there is no placement. And we know that you have not received any request for transfer to any junior school. We know you are coming. you are joining our junior school section, and you already communicated that your reporting date is not Tuesday or Wednesday. We want you to report on 8th, Thursday, so that you have time to induct them in our senior and junior school section, and also to assist the parents acclimatize with the system in junior school, the learning areas, as well as meet their class teachers. So in grade 6 or incoming grade 7, please report on Thursday. You already have what is required. We will be waiting for you on Thursday. With that, I want again to appreciate all of us because this is not a show of just one section. It took the learners, it took the teachers, it took the BOM, a lot of support, it took the parents. Sorry we did not appreciate the parents who are present. Let us also stand up so that we appreciate you. The congregation can appreciate you. The parents to the learners, please, who are present, let us stand up so that we can also appreciate you. Let's appreciate the parents who have been very, very cooperative. We really, really appreciate you. I know some have your seats. I know some of you will be making comments on behalf of the others. So with that, I want to wish you a very happy new year, and also wish the grade 10 all the best in senior school. Those who are joining us, we are welcome on 13th. We shall be waiting for you. But we remind you that 3 years is a very short time. We expect to keep the candle alight of that good performance and discipline. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our principal and also the Secretary of